we are at Coons Dodge in Vienna, Virginia, eyeballing this Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, trip the quarter mile in 11.5 seconds, and top out at 180 miles an hour. It'll also seat up to 7 passengers depending on your configuration. Now this one is slathered in billet silver paint, and believe it or not, it has very few options. It was also purchased by us here at Hemmings for one very specific reason that I am ultra excited about. So not long ago, I was at the racetrack with some buddies, and all our gear and our equipment was just kind of strewn about, which got us talking. If we could build one vehicle, a fantasy vehicle per se, that would house and consolidate all of our gear, what would it be? Now, of course, it would have to be relatively customizable. It would have to be fast, and the towing capacity was a must. But above all else, form would have to follow function, which brings us here to Project Rampart. Here we go. I mean, at 5,700 pounds, the Durango shouldn't be as fast as it is. It shouldn't tow 8,700 pounds and pull over 0.9 G on the skid pad. In fact, there are so many things that the Durango Hellcat shouldn't do but does that it constantly leaves you muttering with your inside voice.
When the Dodge Durango was introduced back in 1998, one thing was clearly apparent. There was just more towing capacity, more power, more cargo space, more seating, more everything. And that was a good thing. Fast forward almost 25 years later to what we're driving now. This is the 5th generation Dodge Durango, and it's a beautiful truck. Now, this has evolved over the years, and the Durango had a little bit of an iffy point. Dodge noticed that, and I said, okay, we're revamping this sucker, and we're doing everything that we did originally with the first Durango to make this one even better. You know, the good part about the Durango is how easy these vehicles are to live with. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4", 240 pounds. For somebody like me, this is an unbelievably comfortable vehicle. I have these wonderful sport seats, lumbar lateral support, heated and air conditioning, and that obviously depends on the model you buy. But the other thing that I like is it's intuitive. And as somebody who really does a lot of driving, I have a really easy test that I do. Put my hand on the T-shifter and see where my right hand goes. Well, it goes to the audio controls. Right above that are the HVAC controls. Right above that is the new Uconnect 5.0, which is just better in every way than previous versions. It's faster, it's cleaner, it's clearer. All in all, just a great system. So we bought this truck for one very specific reason, and that's to turn it into a race support vehicle. We want to go racing. We want to go drag racing, we want to go road racing, we want to go autocrossing, and all the stuff that gearheads love to do. As an SUV with that much cargo space, everything's under lock and key. By towing 8,700 pounds, I can tow anything I want and not really worry about it. With 710 horsepower, I put my foot down, and I've got more grunt than I'm ever going to need. You might say, well, Mike, is that excessive? Yeah. Who doesn't want a little excess? Excess is fun. That's what the Hellcat Durango is. It's the ultimate iteration of what a Durango can be. And I gotta be honest, it's pretty frickin' spectacular.
Finally, we needed to find a Hellcat Durango, and that was no easy task. But then we came upon Coons Dodge, and not only did they have one in stock, but they were also a Dodge Power Broker dealership, which means they can install all the direct connection parts. Let's take a walk inside, see if we can get some help.
The original direct connection high-performance parts catalog was established back in 1974 with the goal of giving Dodge owners a leg up on muscle car performance. And while it did go away for a while, it's now back for the next generation of Dodge performance enthusiasts. That means factory developed and validated components which allow the owners of late model muscle to upgrade and enhance the performance of their vehicles. What's even better is that direct connection parts are 50 state emissions compliant, which means that enthusiasts maintain their late model vehicle's factory warranty, but only as long as the parts and upgrade components are installed by an authorized Dodge Power Broker dealership. If, however, you're into nostalgia, then fear not, because Direct Connection also has modern crate engines and components for that classic resto mod project of yours. There are also factory-tuned plug-and-play upgrades, drag pack parts, along with everything that the Dodge enthusiast will need to get the most performance out of their ride. In short, Direct Connection and the Dodge Power Brokers have your performance needs covered.
So I can go in here, I can order this, I can get it through the dealership, and then I can install these. You'll install them on my car, my warranty's still good?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's pretty rad. The fact that you even have a body in white for the drag pack guys, that's pretty killer, dude.
It's one of the benefits of being a Power Broker dealer.
All right, but now I have one question. Like, when can I actually go down and get the keys to the Hemmings Durango?
Well, you don't think we'd let you leave without doing the pre-delivery process, do you?
No, I guess not.
How about this? Let's go down to the garage and take a look.
All right, let's go. Dude, this is rad.
Well, Mike, I just want to say thank you. Tell Hemmings to enjoy the new toy. And remember, you know who to come to for all your direct connection parts.
Dude, absolutely. Man, thank you so much for your help, Will. All right, brother.
Enjoy it.
Thank you, I will.
You know, when we started talking about this project at Hemmings, it just made sense. It made sense for everything we do. And while the Durango, you know, as a race support property, you might not have thought that Hemmings would do something like this. Hemmings is evolving. Hemmings is getting into racing, sports cars, autocross, drag racing. I mean, well, drag racing we've always been into, but we're going a little farther than that. And Project Rampart is one of the first steps in doing that. And you see, we're filming a 6-part series on this build, and the truck, as you see it, is not gonna look as it does now towards the end of this. Especially because it's going to Neil Chin of Chin Designs, and he's going to rip into it. We told him what we're doing, but we haven't actually told him what we purchased. One of two things is going to happen. He's either going to be really happy, or he's going to look at me and be like, "You, sir, are a jackass." With that said, next episode, Neil Chin, little design work, and some more fun stuff. So stay tuned, and always remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so we can bring you more great content, and we'll see you soon.